For those of us on social media, you realize that each time you put up a post on Facebook and you want to repeat that same post, whether deliberately or not deliberately, there's a pop-up that tells you that this post is identical to the previous one. You either change it or you come up with something new. This tells you that even social media receives fresh content, receives fresh ideas, receives fresh inspiration. That is what life is about. Your talent should not be raw. Your talent should not remain at the local stage of influence. It should not remain at the industry where only game players in your industry recognize you. You want to go and have national recognition. You want people in your country to know about you. So when your name is mentioned, people nationwide should know about you. Your song should be making waves. So probably Sarkodie started as a local person, and just his friends, just his colleagues were excited about his music. Then he said, no, I want to be a game changer. I don't want to rest on my talent. I don't want to rest on my skill. I don't want to rest on my gifting. I want to sharpen it. Then he decides that he wants to do more. He wants to add more beats to what he's doing. He wants to add more skill to what he's doing. He wants to add more calculation, more time to the effectiveness of his delivery in his music or genre. Then game players, people in his industry, begin to realize that Rapperholic is in town. Somebody is in town making waves. The fastest rapper has been birthed. People begin to look left and right and say, this is the birth of a new king. This is the birth of a new talent. The question at the end of the day is that, are people saying this about you? Now, Sarkodie decides that he's not going to remain at being a local champion, being just a champion in his industry. He wants national influence, national recognition, for the nation to know that this musician, this singer, this artist carries something of national relevance, that he can be relevant on national platforms, that what he is doing is not projecting himself alone at the local level. It's not projecting his industry alone at the industry level of influence. It's projecting the country as a whole. So your talent should transcend beyond where it projects you alone, beyond where it projects the industry where you find yourself in. You have to think about getting to the third strata. You have to think about getting to the third layer. You have to think about getting to the third level of influence, the third level of recognition, where your talent is of relevance to the country. It brings national recognition, that people begin to appreciate this gifting that you have. The whole nation is excited about the gift you bring on board. The whole nation is excited about the genre you bring on board. Why? Because you spend hours committing to it. You spend hours editing it. You spend hours taking out things which are unwanted from what you produce. If you're a gifted musician, you want to say to yourself, enough is enough. My friends have heard a lot about me. My family have heard a lot about me. My industry is excited about what I do. But beyond my region, beyond Volta region, beyond Western region, beyond the Greater Accra region, nobody knows of me. Nobody has heard of me. My talent is not being of benefit to people nationwide. I want to have nationwide influence. I want to have nationwide recognition. I want what I do to be of great impact, to be of great blessing to the nation. This is the mind that you have to have in yourself. This is how you have to think, that if you are bringing your gift to the highest level, you need to continually sharpen it. I tell people, the World Olympics is not for also run. The fact that you can run does not essentially qualify you for the World Olympics. Some platforms are not training platforms. You do your preparation in your closet. Preparation is something that you do distant. It is something that you do way ahead of your performance. Preparation should always come before performance. If you do not prepare, if you do not plan well, you realize that your performance will find itself wanting. So you want to prepare, you want to develop yourself, you want to go in hiding, you want to bring out something good in yourself in your wilderness days. That is preparation. It is remote. Preparation is also repetitive. That means that it is done over and over again. Now when you see actors, we watch their movies and movies are so exciting for us. What happens is that the cast, the crew, these people in the team, these actors that we see, they start the show, they start acting. Now there's cuts, they have to stop all over, they have to refresh themselves, they are preparing, they are bringing out something good. You see an athlete on the training field, he starts to run, then he has a bad start, then there's a whistle that he has to come back, start again. This is preparation. It is repetitive. The repetitive nature of preparation suggests rather it can be so boring, it can be a drudgery. That is how it is. Your preparation, your planning can be probably boring. Why? Because you want your performance to be so remarkable, you want your performance to be so exciting, so you have to work over and over on that gifting of doing a painting, of that gifting of doing a portrait. You probably can draw your classmates in anyhow, and your classmate is so excited. You probably belong to an art industry that you do an artwork and people in your community are excited about, but you want to draw the president, you want to do an artwork of the former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan, you want to present this to him, you want him to be excited about it. This is where you want to take your talent to. You do choreography, you are able to dance in your family and people are excited about it. You dance at family parties, you dance at family gatherings, and this is so exciting. Mommy is happy, cousins are happy, friends and relatives are happy. They clap their hands for you, they bow at your gift. Now you join an industry, people who sing, people who matter, people who do choreography, they're all excited about you. The question at the end of the day is, if you are called on a national platform, would you be able to wow the people?